Hello everyone, this is Kyle from Too Much Bricks.
And Anthony from AGL Studios.
And yes, we are officially back and doing a collab. Very happy to be back. We've also got a couple out on his channel, so definitely be sure to go check out and subscribe to AGL Studios. We have, as I said, a couple of collabs on there. But today we'll be taking a quick look at the Lego Minecraft Skeleton BigFig with Magma Cube. Now that is the actual name of the set. 142 pieces, ages 7 and up, set 21150. And aside from that, that's pretty much all the information on it. It retails for around $15 to maybe even $20 in the US. And it's definitely a cool and interesting set. I personally have never reviewed any of these BigFigs, and we are in AGL Studios studio here today. So thank you, definitely shout out to my cousin for letting us use it. But we're going to take a quick look at the skeleton, then take a look at the Magma Cube, and then give you guys our final thoughts. So without further ado, I do want to say subscribe, drop a like if you haven't, and let's get into it. Alright guys, so here is the skeleton and Magma Cube up for a closer look. I can bring Alex in for minifigure scale. You can see just how much these are upscaled. Take that out of the way. Take the Magma Cube out of the way. We'll take a closer look at him later, but bringing the skeleton in for a closer look. I personally think that the design is very, very good. I love how it looks. I think it is accurate to how it should be. I think it's accurate to Minecraft as a personal player myself. Now, as most things do bother me with the other builds, is the back here. I just don't like how many anti-studs personally are exposed, but that's okay. Aside from that, I really don't have any other issues with it. It is on a dark red base, because this is supposed to be in the nether. It's obviously having the Magma Cube there. We'll take a closer look at his bow later, but aside from that, the detailing all looks nice. I think that the facial print definitely looks spot on, and he does come with an iron helmet. So that's definitely cool. You can actually remove the helmet easily. I'm not exactly sure. And this did just fire, so we'll take that out. So this is the helmet. I think it looks very, very nice. I like the fact that you can actually remove it. And I'm glad that it doesn't come apart. And I'm glad that it's actually easy to do. You know, so if you don't want him to have the helmet, I think it looks good as a side build. And I'm not sure if you can transfer this onto other figures, probably. But you can see it's got the two little studs on top. And as far as the head goes, as far as a regular skeleton, I think it definitely does look good. Now, taking his bow off for a closer look, I definitely think that it looks accurate. I love the actual new mold that they have there, but I just personally am not a fan of the giant spring-loaded shooter that they stuck on the end of it, and they do actually give you a brown one of the actual spring-loaded shooter projectiles there, and obviously the tail sticks out, and then you just press down on that, and it does go flying, and they do give you a second one of this in case you do end up losing it. But again, you can just take that whole assembly off, and I think that that by itself definitely looks great. But this is how they have you build it, and it just clips onto the edge of the arm just like that. And you can easily put the helmet right back on. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the details of the whole thing. So let's get in closer to take a look at articulation. The head is on a ball joint, so you do have some pretty nice articulation there. You can do a full 360. Can look up, can look down. The arms are on ball joints as well, so you can get some nice articulation there, as well as identical on this arm. No hand rotation, obviously, because they don't really have proper hands. And his waist, and that just fired, his waist is actually on a ratchet joint. But personally, these do get a little bit tough to actually angle down. You're actually going to have to pop one of them out because there are actually two right there. If that's actually meant to bend down or not. Aside from that, you can actually remove the stand, if I can just get this up. And then, let's fix the camera for you guys. And then you can see that it is still on ratchet joints there. Now, it doesn't stand up too well without having the actual stand, but I can try it. So you see, you just got to make sure it's balanced right. But personally, I would keep it on the stand. And aside from that, that's pretty much all for the actual skeleton. Now, this was in wave 1 of the actual series, and I believe it did come out with Alex and Steve. So I think that's definitely awesome to get. Now we're going to take a quick closer look at the Magma Cube and then give you our final thoughts.
Alright guys, so here is the Magma Cube, and as you can see, really nice addition. I have not gotten a Magma Cube before, so it's really nice to have one of these. It separates with the axle pieces into two different segments right there, and as I'll give you a quick 360 of it. Some nice, it's built sideways, like most of the builds on this thing. I really like the details that they have with the dark brown right there and the black. And then on the back has the inverted tiles, which I wish, I wish that it had inverted tile. So it was perfectly flat and not the little bumps in it. And then if we look on the bottom, as you can see, a nice little 2x2 flat piece of black, so you can just put it on a plate, and you can kind of see the axle pieces right there sticking out, which I wish they didn't have that, but you know, everything can't be perfect. And then if you kind of look inside, you can see the little tan, which I wish they made that a different color, but again, the facial printing on this thing is amazing. The top, there's no little pieces sticking out, like little gray pieces and stuff, or like little different colors that aren't the thing. So really, really nice Magma Cube. I really like this one. And Kyle, please give me your thoughts on this.
Yes, I definitely think that this is a great Magma Cube as well. Now, as far as scale to the actual skeleton, as a personal Minecraft player, what would you say?
I would probably say I would probably say that is a baby Magma Cube.
Baby Magma Cube, alrighty. And then, obviously, these are also used to actual minifig scale. What would you say?
That would be the biggest Magma Cube that they could get.
All right. And like I said, I personally do have a Magma Cube similar to this, except mine has a little bit more brown exposed. I am thankful that this one doesn't have too much. But there also is one disadvantage to this one, and advantage to mine is that mine actually separates into 3 segments like the actual game. But I still think that they made this able to jump. I still think that that looks cool, and it's actually satisfying to actually see it moving. Again, you do see the axles in between, but it's still pretty much, and you can actually have it modified to where it's just like this and it won't actually move, but hey, it's a thing you can do if you want to do it. And now we'll head back to the regular studio where we'll wrap up this video. Alright everyone, so that was the LEGO Minecraft Skeleton BigFig with Magma Cube review, set 21150, ages 7 and up, 142 pieces, $15 to maybe $20 in the US. Definitely awesome. This was actually wave 1 of these BigFig series. We actually do have one of its wave mates, which this case is Alex. So you can see how they scale together. Definitely think that they scale pretty good. We personally don't have Steve just yet, but hopefully be able to pick that up. Definitely excited to be getting back to doing a collab with my cousin. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, AGL Studios, definitely be sure to go do that right now. Definitely a great channel, and as I said, we're back and doing collabs. Definitely be sure to go check out his channel and check out some of the collabs on there. Huge shout out to our sponsor, Providence Rick Exchange. Definitely be sure to go check them out if you are local, located in Smithfield, RI, and you'll find all information about him if you click on my channel icon, go to my About section. If you are new and are watching my videos and are not subscribed, they definitely encourage you to do so because it helps the channel a lot. Don't forget to go check out TMB Gaming, check out TMB Transformers, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Everything's growing. Thank you for all the support, and I think that's pretty much it. So this is AGL Studios and Too Much Bricks signing off. Keep building.